Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM YAHWASHI, BAHASHIM RAWCHAA QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM YAHWASHI, Barakatham. It's the brother Kazaf from the Mid-Val 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Exhortation. Do not let these demons sift you out this truth. All right, and it's basically going into, the spiritual aspect of this walk, dealing with how, demons be trying to, make it hard for you, so to speak. They might hop on your co-workers, give you a hard time. They might hop on your family members, give you a hard time at the house, or sometimes it could take a more sinister route and try to mess with you in your dreams, and that's really where, the inspiration of this lesson is coming from through RAWCHAA QADASH. All right, is, these past few days, all right, I've been having a series of dreams, where I've been, it's as if like I have no knowledge of being in the truth. I have no knowledge of being in the truth, and I'm doing, just a bunch of wicked shit, and then last night, all right, it's like the, days before last night, but then last night I had a dream where, it was like, I don't know exactly how it happened. All right. I've been in plantation all day, just been focused on, dealing with that, but I don't remember how it happened. All right. But it was like I was trying to, salute a brother, and this brother's not a part of, he's not in our camp. He's not, how do I put it to you? What's the word? Like I don't know the brother, so to speak, but he's like older brother. I'm not gonna, go into details, what I'm saying, but he's like an elder brother, a brother I got a lot of respect for, this knowledge. And then I try to, salute the brother, and, so I think it's like he left me hanging, something like that, and then somebody else went and said, oh yeah, he don't really like you like that, and I remember feeling down about it in the dream, now mind you, this is just a dream. All right, then I wake up and I'm like, so I wake up and I say, okay, it all makes sense now. You had these dreams, before the one last night where, it's like I'm doing a whole bunch of wicked things, and it all went to the conclusion of the one I had last night where, a brother, I salute a brother, and, he just leaves me hanging or something like that. And then somebody else comes along and says, yeah, he doesn't really like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the heck? We already know, what the, how do I put it to you? All right, we know what the intentions are behind these demons, trying to hop on me to get these dreams, to try to sift me out the truth, and I say this in all humility, and this really gave me the spirit, to do this lesson, as an exhortation to Akim. You might be going through, the same thing, and you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, don't let these demons sift you out the truth, man. All right, because it all starts in the mind, and then that's really where, these demons, they try to, mess with you is through your mind. All right, through your RAWCHAA, your spirit. All right, because that's, once they break your spirit, you may as well, you may as well become straw, so to speak. That's where your faith starts to fail. You're not clinging on to this anymore. All right, you have to have the mentality that what we're in is a flood. Okay, and we are holding on to a tree. All right, we're in the midst of a flood, and we're holding on to a tree, and that tree is the only thing that's keeping us alive. Okay, that's what it means, to cleave unto this truth unto the end. All right, to cleave unto Yahweh, BAHASHIM YAHWASHI. All right, no matter what is thrown at you, no matter what forces go against you, you will cleave unto that rock, Yahweh, BAHASHIM YAHWASHI. Okay, and that's what it means to be rooted in this truth. All right, that no matter what adversity comes your way, whether it be demons hopping on your co-workers, It be demons hopping on your family members, or demons want to get petty and sinister and start having you have dreams that got you doing, wicked things as if you never knew the truth, as if you never heard the truth. All right. And you just doing those things. All right. And then you wake up, you bugging out like, oh man, am I becoming, am I losing the oil? Am I coveting after, the worldly things? Nah, that's what these demons want you to do. They want you to doubt. They want you to think that you're falling out so you could, fall out, so they could sift you. All right. That's what they want you to do. All right. And you can't let them do that. All right. So the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31. And YAHAWASHI, wait, Salakia. I think this is YAHAWASHI speaking. All right. I'm so used to, saying the full name. All right. So the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 31. And YAHAWASHI said, the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you. All right. That he may sift you as wheat. You see, that's what Satan wants from us, to sift us. Okay. Because he already has the 2/3. All right. He got the 2/3 doing some weird ass, stupid ass crate challenge. All right. And part of my French, you know what I'm saying? But yo, man, folly is set in great dignity. But you see what spiritual demon Satan got the 2/3 doing, man. And Lord willing, the elect wake up out of that. I highly doubt, a member of the elect would do something like that. But hey, I speak as a fool right now. All right. But it reads, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Okay. And that's what he wants. He wants us to fall out of this truth. All right. To start doubting. Oh man, am I worldly? Am I coveting after those things? Am I, what if brothers really don't like me? What if I'm just doing all this in vain? What if I find brothers annoying? That's what Satan wants you to do. To doubt. And at the end of the day, we do this for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, that he may have mercy on us and we get delivered out of here. All right. But it is what it is, man. Them dreams, all right, is just Satan trying to get you, to doubt. He could do it in several ways. It's not just dreams, as I said. He could hop on your family members. They might start talking some shit. Might start, getting deep with it. Like, how do you know this is the truth? This and that. Just trying to put seeds into your head to get you to start doubting shit, man. And you just have to pay that stuff no mind. All right, so I'm going to continue on and select it for being long-winded. Okay, but verse 32. But I have prayed for thee, all right, that thy faith fail not. And when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. You see? It reads, but I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. And that's what these demons want to attack. All right? That's what these demons want to attack. Your faith. Okay? It makes sense. It's like, okay, so the past few days, before last night, been having dreams where it's just me doing wickedness. So I could wake up in the morning and start, sitting there like, why am I having these weird ass dreams? And some other, hey man, you might have brothers out there that, they have dreams like that. They go, oh man, am I, they start getting worried, and in the dream I had last night, I already explained it, oh, what if brothers don't like me? What am I doing in this truth? To get you weak, to get you to get your faith to fail. All right. That's what it is. Okay. But we ought to be deeply rooted. All right. Like I said, hold on to that tree, hold on to that rock for dear life. All right. And it reads, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. All right. Because it's also not just about, us. Yeah, we all walk, individually. We are all working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. All right. But we also encourage and strengthen our brethren that they may walk the walk as well, man. All right. This thing ain't, hey, man, you can't be a niggard in this truth. Okay. Pursuant to the book of Sirach, chapter 14. You can't be a niggard in this truth, a selfish Scrooge ass motherfucker. You can't be that, man. If you see the next man, he's down in the spirit, he's going through something, you help that man. All right. You help that man. You give him, you know, goodly counsel. All right, and that's what it is, man. Okay, can't be no niggard in this thing. No Scrooge. You just, you know, keeping all the talents to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Lord, hey, the scriptures say charity wipeth a multitude of sins, man. Which, if that's what the scriptures encourage, then you already know, you know, in a sense, what YAHAWASHI thinks about niggards. You know, but let's just you know, keep it moving. All right, I'm not trying to, you know, switch the subject. All right, so we're going to go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and 10, and it reads, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, so I'm going to read this again. I'm going to break this down. "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. Be strong in Yahweh and in the power of his might." Okay, because as the scriptures say, man, and the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, which, you know, doubt and fear and, you know, all that stuff goes hand in hand. You know, also confusion as well. You know, Lord didn't give us that spirit. He gave us the spirit. You know, let's get to it. All right, let's bring that one out. Let me see, where you at? Book of, I believe it's 1 Timothy. There it is right there. All right, so 1 Timothy, so like it's 2 Timothy. Okay, not 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7. "For Yahweh hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power." All right, that's what he gave us. In this truth, we are set free. All right, we're set free from the and it's a word, man. I'm trying to get a little bit, you know, intricate with the words, you know, but we're set free from the chains of this world, so to speak. All right, the you know, that hopeless feeling that you had when you were back in the world. You know, that feeling of, what am I gonna do with this life? You know, what am I gonna do? You know, things of that nature. All right, but we have power now because we know how everything is playing out, and we have that hope that we may be of that number that gets delivered out of this thing. Okay, and it reads of love. All right, and it's not to get, you know, all what's the word, you know, so it's a term for it, you know, but it's not to get, you know, cringy, so to speak. But hey, you gotta love your brother as you love yourself, man. You know, if you don't love your brother, you are a murderer, and that's what the scriptures say, man. All right, and it reads, "And of a sound mind." You see, a sound mind. All right, which means hey, you gotta have a sound mind in this thing, man. I mean, you have to be stable. All right, it can't be, you know, going crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be stable. You gotta be chill. All right. And that's where, you know, demons want to attack you, you know, keep you and take you out your spiritual frame, so to speak. Okay, so continuing on, you know, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. All right. "Put on the whole power, so like you put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." All right, now we're going to go into the word wiles. Okay. And the word wiles, all right, is methodia. Okay. Methodia. And hold on, Salakia. hold on. I messed up. Hold on. All right, so methodia. And if you look at the root word of that, it's method. Okay. So in a sense, you know, Salakia, and then just, you know, before I forget, you know, going into the definitions is cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. All right. So, yo, man, if you're having dreams like that, you got to recognize, you know, and hey, not to, you know, I say this in humility, you know, same way I recognized, you know, it's demons. You have to recognize too, that's demons. You know, they want you to feel like Brothers don't like you. You're doing this in vain. They want you to feel, confused and how do I put it to you? Bugged out, so to speak, that you're having, certain dreams that you're doing, wicked stuff as if, you never heard the truth, and then, you wake up like, oh, am I coveting this? They want you to feel that way. All right. They want you to get tricked. All right. Let's go into the root word. Oh, Salakia. Oh, no, that's meta. Hold on. I think I clicked on the wrong one. All right. I think it's this one. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so these are going into two different words. All right, so the first one is meta, which means with, after, behind. All right, which is spiritual, Hey, you having, weird dreams, you best believe it's demons behind that. Your family members start to buck up, your people in your job start acting funny. Hey, them demons are behind that. Try to get you out of your spiritual frame, so to speak. All right, so let's go. I already got the definition from that. Let's just move on. All right, but it reads, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Means you got to be on point over here, man. You got to have some scriptures in your mind. You have to be in the spirit, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And have that understanding. You can't just, do a lesson, and then when you in the world, you just revert back to, to the old man, so to speak. Can't go out there in the highways and hedges, talk the talk, and then when you in the world and no one's looking except the Lord, you just, you got that same old man mentality, if you will. You have to be in the spirit. You have to know who you are, and you have to understand that being who you are, these demons want to take you away from that. Okay. To verse 12, for you wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. All right, this is where, it talks about this, basically the key point. All right, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Okay, because we're not out here, picking up guns and all that. Nah. All right, but against principalities. All right, you go into the word, principalities is high level demons, man. Okay, against powers. All right, it's going to further expound. All right, against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. You see, which goes into high level demons, man. All right, this ain't no, just no regular demon. These are high level demons. All right, and the reason why is because we are in this truth. We are in this knowledge. These are not regular demons that try to sift us, that try to mess with us. These are demons that got the power to hop on people around you. I've seen it. Okay? I've witnessed it. And I've dealt with it through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All glory and praises to Yahweh, YAHAWASHI. All right? So it reads, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All right? And basically, man, it gets super deep. It's not just, them Rothschilds with their, witches and warlocks, trying to throw hexes and things of that nature at you. You got Numbers 23 and 23 for that, man. But it also, you got to look at it, that we're in the how do I put it to you? We're playing out, spiritually as Job, where he was doing good, everything's good, and then in the high places, all right, in the high places, you got spiritual demon Satan saying, hey, let me tempt him like this, let me tempt him like that, see if he'll fold. That's very, that's a very a true thing. You don't think, just because it happened to Job, you don't think it's happening to us too. Of course, spiritual demon Satan is up there. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the Lord just sent him like, oh, go tempt him real quick. Let's see where he's at. Let's see where his head's at. you know. Oh, this car just turned on right in front of me. All right, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 or possibly not. All right, but as it reads, all right, verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. All right. It's good, man. All right. So I'm going to read this again. You know, now that people's gone. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand, to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. Because it's only going to get worse, man. It's not just going to be no, hey, what we're dealing with now, all right, is only preparing us for the hour of temptation. Okay, when your faith is really going to be tested. All right, like brothers say, hey, you might go days without eating. Okay, you might, you might go days without eating, and it'll be a thing to where, Esau is going to be in the vicinity, giving people the chip. All right. Giving people the chip. And if you take the chip, you can have all you want to eat. That's the trial of the faith right there. But let's continue on going. All right. And having done all, to stand. Therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, okay, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And it's spiritual how it's just naming everything that you have to have. All right, it's naming everything. It's almost like if I'm not mistaken, the book of let me see if I could get it real quick. I'm not gonna go fully into it, but it's just just to further give a pointer out there, to Akim, read this, because it's very good, just take it in, so the book of 2 Peter's chapter 1, how, right at the 5th verse, it goes into a list of things that you have to be, so to speak. All right, so, it's the same thing here. All right, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be quenched. Wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. You see? Meaning, with that faith, like I said earlier, in that analogy, you want, you basically, you need faith to block against all that adversity that comes our way. All right. In verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation, meaning, where does the helmet go? Your head. Meaning you have to be kingdom minded. All right. You have to be kingdom minded. Okay. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the spirit. All right. Means the scriptures, man. The scriptures, meaning you have to meditate, day in, day out, so to speak. And also too, filter everything through the scriptures, man. All right. And once you do that, you have understanding of the world. You know what everything is, man. You literally, it's like you get the keys to seeing how this world really is, so to speak. The glasses that give you the true vision, And it reads, and the word, so like, yeah. Oh, hold on. Man, where's it at? Oh, yeah. Which is the word of Yahweh. All right. You see? That's what it is, man. You have to be armed with the scriptures, man. And that means you got to read, them scriptures that deal with wisdom, book of Proverbs, book of Ecclesiastes. You got the book of Wisdom of Solomon. And you got the book of Sirach. If you want to know game, those are the books to read, man. All right? Because that's game straight from Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI. Okay, that he put the spirit on these wise men to teach. All right? And it reads, praying always with all prayer and supplication in spirit, and watching thereunto all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. All right, so basically, we're going into how we combat this. Okay, and it tells you, how do you fight this? All right, you have to have that faith. You have to be kingdom minded. You have to have the knowledge of the scriptures. All right. Hey, we read up. All right. Verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to be in this thing, man. Completely. Having the breastplate of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't gonna protect, no wicked ass dude, man. Somebody, living a double life, so to speak. The Lord ain't with that. And that's, is beautiful how the scripture said that, a breastplate of righteousness. All right, because even though, we don't, how do I put it to you? We're not justified by the law. All right, like a lot of brothers have said, we're not saved by the law, so to speak. We're still condemned by it. All right, but in a sense, in the right hand side, pursuant to this precept right here. All right, a breastplate. What is a breastplate? It's an armor piece that goes on your chest. Okay, it's an armor piece that goes on your chest, and it says of righteousness, meaning if you're doing good by Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, you're keeping the laws to the best of your ability, and you're making that effort in this walk to actually walk it. Guess what? It's gonna be like a protection unto you. All right, and the Lord will protect you from certain things that, certain misfortunes and things of that nature. Certain things that try to come at you with adversity. Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI will deliver you from that. Okay, and there's been many times that brothers have been through it, as well as myself. Brothers that I push with. We all, amongst each other, we don't always, do videos on every single little thing that happens, but even amongst each other, just to strengthen us, each other. All right, we tell each other, like, look, this is what we went through, and the Lord delivered me out of that, and guess what? Before I got delivered out of that, I saw the number 144. Things of that nature, man. All right, so this thing, Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, hey, he's dealing with us, man. That's another thing too. That's what them demons don't want you to think, that the Lord ain't dealing with you. That maybe you're not of the elect. Don't let these demons get you weak, man. All right. But I'm going to read verse 18 once again, because it's going to go into the next point in the next precept, and I'm going to close out. And it reads, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit. Okay. And prayer is very important, man. All right. Prayer is very, very important. It's one of our, main weapons, so to speak. All right. If you're not praying, man, you're slipping. Okay. Because in order to keep your connection high with the Most High, with Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHAWASHI, you need that communication. You need that communication. You need that relay, so to speak. And then he'll move things to help you out, to make it easier on you. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we go through what we go through, we still go through that fiery furnace of affliction, to purify us. Certain things we pray about, he'll let us have it. All right, and that leads me to the next precept. All things, all right, Salakia, work for good. Lord willing, it finds it. There we go. All right. And let me see. All right, I'm going to just get, straight to the point. And it reads, all right, the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh and to them that are called according to his purpose. Okay? You see? And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh. All right? And us in this knowledge, man, we love YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. All right? And praying, you know what I'm saying? That keep that communication, that connection high. You know, he'll let us have a few things. You know what I'm saying? He'll move things around, make it easier for us. You know? And let us, you know, give us some ease in this captivity, so to speak. All right. And it reads, to them who are called, to them who are the called according to his purpose. All right. And that's what it is. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. All right. Verse 30, moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. All right, it's talking about the elect. Okay, because this is all about predestination, man. All right, and just by being in this truth, you know, you should have that mentality like, yo, I might be of the elect. You know, I might be of the elect. You know, I could be out there, you know what I'm saying, partaking in some weird crate challenge, you know, but instead I'm in this knowledge. You know, instead I'm doing a lesson, instead I'm studying. You know, instead I'm getting ready to go to camp, go out there, prophesy, make my body a living sacrifice, make myself a spectacle unto the world for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. And it reads, and whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. You see? So that's just what it is, man. You know? I'm going to read this again. And whom he called, them he also justified. All right? By faith and works. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. You see? Which means we're about to receive glory, man. All right, Jake in the world, man. Look, you may have them celebrities that everybody knows as a household name, but listen, man, all that is gonna go flying out the window when the elect receive that spiritual power. All right, because it don't matter how high, you know, Kobe Bryant and no, not Kobe Bryant. What's that dude's name? You know, it don't matter how many times that dude Michael Jordan, you know, could jump and score. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how many people, you know, certain boxers could knock out. You know, I was gonna say Floyd Mayweather, but he don't really got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get me wrong. You know, he's very, you know, defensive. You know what I'm saying? But you know, just going into you know, the things, the accomplishments that Jake in the world has done. You know, which is rightly deserved. You know, we the salt of the earth. You know, but all that there's gonna be no comparison when the elect receive spiritual power. Okay? It's going to be no comparison, man. Hey, if we're of that number, we're about to be glorified, man. All right, we're about to be glorified. The world will know that there is a power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, and he's dealing with Israel. Okay? And it reads, Salakia. So, going forward to the book of Matthew, chapter 17, if I'm not mistaken, verse 21. All right, and you know, I'm just gonna get, you know, straight to the point. I'm gonna start at verse 20. All right, so book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse 20, and this is Yahawashi's answer. You know, when the disciples tried to cast out a demon from somebody, and it was from a child. All right, and the demon, you know, he wouldn't leave. You know what I'm saying? And then Yahawashi came in and rebuked it. And it was departed. You know, the child was healed. All right, so let's get into it. Matthew chapter 17, verse 20. All right, and this again, this is the guide. All right, this is the directions. Okay, and we have to follow them, or else if you don't follow directions, you're gonna be through, man. You know, it basically it goes into everything, man. You know, if you don't follow the directions for driving, you're gonna get into a car accident, and you're potentially going to end up losing your life. All right, if you don't follow directions. Might fuck around, drive, in against traffic, and that's your ass because you got hit by a semi truck if you don't follow directions, so that's what it is, man. All right. And the precepts, the Bible, all right, the scriptures, they provide the directions of walking this walk. All right. So book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse 20. And YAHWASHI said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. All right. So again, he's rebuking them. All right. You have to have faith, man. Meaning you have to really, really believe. You have to trust and really believe in this thing, man. In Yahweh Ba'ashem YAHWASHI. All right. In verse 21, and here's a key point. All right. This is the instruction. This is how you destroy everything you're going through. So like, not everything, but as far as, these demons trying to mess with you, this is how you obliterate that. Okay. So Matthew 17, verse 21. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out by prayer, but by prayer and fasting. All right, so I'm gonna read it again. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. Okay, now listen, YAHWASHI, he was on a level. All right, he could go and rebuke them demons and they leave. But the disciples, being on their level, they had to go through a process. And he told them what the process was. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. All right. Because it was just at the level of faith that they were in, so to speak. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, man. He started off, as a child. Then he went, to the Dragon Ball Z saga. He was more powerful. And then he met his sibling. He met the other Saiyans. They made him even more powerful. He fought Frieza. He became Super Saiyan. And as the more powerful adversity came to him, the more powerful he became. Until now he's Ultra Instinct. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm using, that cartoon, it's a good example. All right, because it goes from, hey, how do I put it to you? They went from not being able to cast out a demon to bringing people back from the dead. To healing men that were lame, their whole life, and everybody saw it. And they were doing miracles, man. All right, and that's what goes into the faith. All right, so Matthew chapter 17, verse 21. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting, and that's what we got to do. Okay, that's what we got to do, man. All right, in this thing, you got to pray, you got to fast, because these ain't no regular demons that come to mess with us, man. All right, you see how he said it, how he worded it. Howbeit, this kind. Okay, see these right here? Yeah, you got to pray and fast to get those out. All right, and that's the same thing with us. If we, if we going through, something spiritual, where it's demons trying to sift us, then we gotta, we know what time it is. You gotta pray, you gotta fast. All right, and that should be like the how do I put it to you? That should be the cue. Okay, it's about that time. And it's not to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing, but that should be your personal cue. All right. So let me see. All right, Salaki. So, hey, man, that's basically it on that, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto you Akim out there, man. And, it's a good exhortation, for brothers that's, going through like things. You may be going through similar things, man. You having these weird dreams. All right. It's just so that, them demons try to, shift you out of that spiritual frame, try to get you out that spiritual frame and get your faith to be weak. Okay. But you got to stay strong. You got to stay in there, man. All right. I'm gonna close out with this precept right here. All right, I'm a little tired. Just, worked the 8-hour shift. It's 1 in the morning. But let me see. I'm going to go to Revelations chapter 2, verse 25. All right, and it reads, "But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come." You see? Meaning, hold fast. Talking about this truth. Hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, meaning to endure, to him will I give power over the nations. All right, so that's going to be the rewards, man. Because we're not doing this in vain. All right, we're doing this, you know what I'm saying, to serve YAHAWASHI. And YAHAWASHI is going to give us the rewards for it, man. He's going to reward us. All right, you just read, he's going to glorify us. He's going to justify us. He's going to glorify us. He's going to give us power over these nations, these same nations that oppress us, that rule over us. All right, that think we are less than nothing, as YAHAWASHI thinks of them. We're going to rule over them. Verse 27, "And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father." Okay? So, hey, man, we're going to receive this whole world. All right, verse 28, "And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches." Okay? So, hey, with that, I'm going to say, Call halal Yahweh ba'ashim Yahawashi, ba'ashim RAWCHAA QADASH. For giving me the Spirit to do this lesson. All right, and like I said, man, Lord willing, it's an edifying and a great exhortation unto Akim, going through, similar things. All right, with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next.